I'm Reprops, and today I'm making a motorized mouse droid from Star Wars.
First thing I did was made the basic structure for the mouse droid, cutting the trapezoidal shapes that make up most of its body. I glued all those onto a square of cardboard and then covered the edges of that base in some thin cardboard to cover up the seams. I then cut out a few more rectangles of cardboard and covered those in some thin cardboard to cover up all of the exposed normal cardboard. Glued thin cardboard over the trapezoidal shape and then glued the top on it and glued all the parts together. Then cut out the basic shape for the bottom half of the droid, just using the trapezoid part on the top as a reference for the trapezoid part that covers up the wheels. I then covered the whole thing in thin cardboard, making sure to leave enough room so that the wheels can turn and not hit any of the sides. Then I cut out the details that go on the side, just cutting out squares of cardboard to imitate the circuit boards that go on the side of the mouse droid. Then I made the top details out of model kit runner parts and some old straws that I glued into groups of 3, and then I glued all of these parts onto some cardboard, which I bent into a half rectangle shape with some bent parts on the sides. Then I glued all of the parts together using a liberal amount of hot glue, since these parts will be the most delicate and will break off the easiest. And then I painted the whole thing with some gloss black spray paint and did some weathering with some dark gray paint. I made a motorized frame using some scrap wood and some old computer fan motors, which I glued to some Lego tires, and then I glued that into my body, and overall I think this turned out really good. The detail on it is pretty good and it rolls pretty nicely as long as it's not too much uphill. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of my videos, be sure to like and subscribe.